Hello. What was the last slide before it went off so that I can continue from there?
Okay, it
Ouch.
was content pillars
Okay.
for content
Content pillars.
creation.
All right. Let me get back to it now. Thank you for the response. All right. Can you see my slide now? I'm back.
Yes, yes.
All right. All right. So I was saying that you need content pillars if you're going to be creating content consistently. And I said, what are content pillars? Content pillars are topics and themes that will interest your target audience, things you can create content from. And I gave an example. I said, for me now, for instance, because I do wealth coaching, one of my content pillars is investing. I teach about investing. Another content pillar for me is creating online income because I teach people how to create income online. You understand? Now, under the online income pillar, that's where I teach things like, freelancing, remote work, affiliate marketing, digital product creation, and the rest of them. Now, when you have these teams already set on ground, you know, themes, topics that you can write from depending on your industry, I've been able to write down. If you look at the slide, you can see 8 different pillars that I've been able to put down. These are things you can take from and build content from. The first one is brand storytelling. You can take content from telling a story about your brand. You can create many contents from there, many topics from there. Another one is testimonials. You can actually get content from testimonials that customers send you. If you notice, most times they share content about what their customers are saying about their products. That's a content pillar. Another one is industry news and trends. You can create content from news and trends in your industry. People do it all the time. It can be a content pillar for you. Another one is tips and hacks. If you're in the fashion business, you're in the food business, you're in any business, you can share hacks about the industry, tips. If you're in the fashion industry, tips on how to blah 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 fashion, do anything fashion, you understand, and hacks depending on your industry. Another one is product updates and new releases. You can get content from anytime you have an update about your business, you release a new product, you can share updates from there. User reviews, industry insights and career growth. You can share how to grow in your industry. That's a content pillar. Another one is success stories. You can share success stories about your business, about your brand. This is basically, these are pillars. A pillar, like the word says, is something that holds things. So these are pillars that hold your content creation. So even if you don't know how to create content, you're struggling with content creation, sit down and brainstorm pillars, content pillars, based on your industry, your target audience, what you're trying to achieve, no matter the business you are in. You understand? One of the things I want to do is at the end of this training, for those that are interested, I can have like a one-on-one session with you. We'll look at your industry, we'll look at what you're doing, then we can create these content pillars. I can help you create the content pillars, create your content calendar, and then you can now begin to work this strategy. Yeah, I hope that is clear. I need to know that somebody is following me before I move to the next slide.
Yes,
You're
sir.
following.
All right, beautiful. All right, let's now look at effective social media engagement tactics. Now, one of the reasons why a lot of people's social media are not active, you don't have followers, nobody is liking your posts, nobody is commenting, nobody is sharing, is because you don't have an effective engagement tactics. You do not have a plan. You do not have a strategy. That means is you would not be able to come to the point where you're reaching people the way you ought to reach them. You will not be able to spread. And eventually you'll not be able to sell and then you'll not be able to monetize. So you need an effective social media engagement tactics. That's what I'm talking about. So that you will not be the only one posting, liking your posts, commenting on your posts and sharing. You need to deliberately engage people. You need a tactic that engages people. Engagement is a deliberate marketing strategy. You need to engage people, your target audience, and then you encourage them to participate in whatever you're doing in the evolution of your brand or product or project, whatever you're doing. So you need an effective strategy. That's what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to share with you 8 different engagement tactics that you can actually begin to implement from tonight, from tomorrow, to begin to boost your engagement, to begin to boost your following, and to begin to boost the participation of people in what you're doing. So let's look at them. Let's look at them. There are 8 of them that I want to share with you tonight. Okay, so let's do this now. All right, so let's look at 8 ways to effective engagement. That's what we're going to look at now. All right. Can you still hear me, guys?
Yes, you can be heard.
All right. So let's look at 8 ways to effective engagement. So the first way, basically, to improve your engagement on social media is to create compelling content. Create compelling content. I've taken you through the process of having a content calendar. I've taken you through the process of having content pillars. If you say you're having a challenge with creating content, it's because you've not identified your content pillars. You need to find your content pillars, those topics and themes that resonate with your target audience, and begin to write about them, begin to create videos on them, begin to create podcasts and audios on them. I've shared with you what content is. So choose your content format, then create a calendar, then begin to create compare. Share the different types of content that I've shared with you: informative content, emotive, visually appealing posts that resonate with your audience. Use attention grabbing headlines that encourage them to click. Then, like I said before, use hashtags. These are things that bring people to your posts. Most people don't use hashtags. Don't take hashtags lightly when it comes to social media marketing. They are what brings people to see what you're posting, when people are searching. Then, of course, utilize high catching visuals and graphics. Sometimes it's because you're not even using good pictures, good visuals, good images, videos to convey your messages. So the first step to improving your engagement is to begin to create compelling content. The key word here is compelling. Something that compels people to read your content, that compels people to stop when they see your content. People's page, people's when people come to Facebook and the rest of them, and all other social media platforms, they are seeing content. The content is rotating, is moving so fast. So, what would fascinate them about your content to keep them? That's what you need to ask yourself. So, start creating compelling content. The next one is begin to share personal stories and experiences. Let people know you're human. That's what engages people. Everyone loves a good story. So, tell stories. Learn how to tell stories. You can use pictures, videos, to tell stories, personal narratives that create emotional content and connections with people. Most times, is when you're too technical, you're too dry, too bland, people will not connect. But if you can share, sometimes do a video recording of yourself, uh, you know, doing what you do. You're a fashion designer, do a video of yourself in your shop and use it to tell a story. Post a picture of probably when you went to buy fabrics in the market, the experience that you had with the seller of the fabric. Those are the kind of things that move people. So if you can share these kind of things, your personal stories, photos, videos, things that create a sense of, ownership. Just let people see that you're human. That would drive engagement for you. That would make people begin to communicate with you. The third thing you need to do is to host contests. Now you're reaching out to people, campaigns, conversations, go to your page and put out a poll. Ask people questions and let them fill the poll. That enables them to participate. Put out a contest. You don't even have to give out money or something. Just do a contest depending on what your industry. If you're a photographer, you can do a photo contest and then probably ask people to send in photos, and then you give out a free session or something. There must be something you can give out. If you're a coach like me, you can give out a free resource, a free ebook, a free session, anything, depending on what you do. If you're a fashion designer, I can give out a free class. If you're a foodpreneur, you sell food stuff. There's something you can give to people. You can give out a cookbook or something. So host contests, start campaigns. These things that they call challenge, 2 days challenge, 3 days challenge, 5 days challenge. With these things, you carry people along. Start conversations. I have a series called Conversations About Hardship and a Way Out. Because people are going through stuff right now. anytime I have a conversation with hardship session, I have a lot of people attending because people want to know, talk about what they are going through and how to overcome it. So organize things like this, campaigns, challenges. Encourage people to engage, spark conversations, ask questions, host question and answer sessions, Q&A sessions. I do Q&A sessions on my WhatsApp status every weekend, you know, where people send in their questions, I answer them, I put them on my status for people to check out. This is how you engage, and then your following will continue to grow and increase. Is somebody following?
We're following, sir.
All right, cool. All right. So the fourth way to build engagement is to collaborate with influencers and other advocates. You've heard about influencer marketing. You've heard about social media influencers. The crazy thing is that an influencer doesn't have to have 100 million followers. You can collaborate with somebody that has even 10,000 followers as long as they have engagement on their platform. 20,000 followers. Let me share a secret with you. Success in social media has little to do with amount of following that you have. The success with social media comes with the amount of engagement that you have. Somebody can have 5,000 followers and they are doing massive sales, massive engagement because of the activity and traffic to their platform. You understand? And you know that right now with 5,000 followers on Facebook, you can monetize your Facebook account and start earning from things like brand partnerships, things like start earning. With 1,000 followers, you can start monetizing on TikTok. You can start going live and get people send you things, send you gifts, send you, like that, and you begin to build from there. So most times it's not about the number; it's about what you're doing. So if you know that nothing is happening on your side, look for somebody to collaborate with, somebody that's an influencer in your industry, somebody that is an influencer in your industry that have traffic, following, engagement. You can, partner with them. Organizations to, experts in your industry. This is how you expand your reach. I do it all the time. You understand? I have a Facebook page where I teach people how to get remote work. It's called the Global Remote Work Community. It has right now it has 83,000 members from all around the world. 83,000 members in that community, Global Remote Work Community on Facebook. Now, recently I began to partner with job boards, people that can give me, job openings that I can post in my community. I began to partner with employers, people that have job openings, big organizations, so that they advertise on my group, and then I allow them to post job openings, legit job openings. So you can collaborate at whatever level that you are. You understand? Just create an open and dedicated space where you can discuss, network, and engage. This is how social media marketing works. You can't just be by yourself and grow. It's not possible. You can't grow by yourself. So collaborate with influencers and other advocates. All right. The fifth one is you need to monitor and respond to comments and messages. A lot of people are guilty here. You know, people like your page, people like your post, people like you don't relate to them. People comment, you don't even like the comments, you don't even respond to them. How are you going to engage in social media management? Of course, you would not do well in social media management if you don't do that. Engage in conversations. Social media is about conversations. Address concerns. When people message you, respond. When people comment on your post, respond. Show appreciation. Appreciate people's support. Keep doing that. That's how you grow engagement. You need to be deliberate about building engagement. And then you need to be consistent. You need to be patient. You need to be authentic. Growth on social media does not just happen. You need to have a tactic for engaging people. If you can follow these things I'm sharing with you, that's how you build trust. You understand? And then continually grow. Number six, the sixth thing you need to do to build engagement is to share live updates and behind the scene content. Sometimes people just want to see how you do what you do. Sometimes just go live, and just share stuff. Sometimes, share the making of whatever you do. You're a baker, you make cakes and stuff. Share a video of when you were making that vanilla cake. I was on Instagram one time, and then it was close to my birthday, and then I wanted to. I like chocolate cakes. I'm a chocolate person. I'm a sucker for chocolate. You understand? So I was I was browsing for, someone or a pastry shop or something that does chocolate cakes very well. So I was doing my research. Of course, because I'm in Nigeria, I wanted, I was seeing foreign, but I wanted someone in Nigeria. So I ran into this lady's page on Instagram where what caught my attention was the behind the scenes videos of when she was making the cake. And because I wanted chocolate cake, she had a video that was showcasing how she made the chocolate cake. Oh my God, I was moved. Like immediately I DM'd her. And before you know, give in the next 2 days, we sealed a deal, and then she did my cake, and then she sent it to me. So that's what we're talking about. If she did not do that behind the scene video and content, I would not have seen her. I'm sure she gets a lot of deals from there. So whatever it is that you do, always share behind the scenes content. Provide exclusive insight into events, daily operations, and things that you do. Like I said, go live at scheduled times. Engage your audience in real time. These things work. Like I said, social media marketing is a deliberate activity. You need to deliberately stir things up, stir the waters. You understand? That's how these things work. It is not magic, it is not rocket science. Then the seventh one is run social media ads and campaigns and promotions, for crying out loud. Sometimes you need to spend money to get the things you want. You can amplify your message, increase your visibility, and target specific audiences with paid advertising. If you've never run a Facebook ad before, what planet are you living in? You understand? I mean, you can run an ad for one day, you can run an ad for 2 days, for 3 days. The duration is according to your budget. Right now, I think the least you can do for a day is $1, and $1 is like 1,600. I mean, it is not even enough. It's not even enough. It's not even enough. It's even money. 1,600 naira in a day, and just test it and see how far you can go. In a day, you can reach thousands of people with your message, what you're trying to sell or anything. So start investing in growing your social media. Even if you don't want to sell anything, just to grow your page, you can do an ad that encourages people to like you, to follow you. So spend money running social media ads. That's one way to boost your engagement. Test different types of ad formats: text, image, video, carousel, slideshow. Try different ad formats, and you will see that your social media will begin to grow. Your engagement will begin to grow. All right, now the final one, I said it was eight that I'm sharing. Track engagement metrics and adjust your strategy. Everything you do, I believe so much in tracking. I believe so much in insights. I believe so much in anything you're looking at it to see if it's working or not. You understand? I like analytics so much. You understand? So everything you're doing online, make sure you're checking to see if it's working. Time your post strategically, post content when your audience is most active, do your research, find out. I told you that I checked my analytics the other day, and I found out that the people that follow me, their age range, their gender. I found out a lot of things about them, their interests. Things that they are interested in when they are online. Facebook analytics, Instagram analytics gives you all this information just because you've not been checking. Just go to your Facebook insight, Instagram insights on any post that you make, and you will see the reach, the spread. You understand? You will see how many people saw it, how many people like. If it's a video, it will show you how many people played it, and all that. You will see. They'll show your impressions. How many people saw it, but they didn't comment, they didn't like, but they saw it. You will see it there. This would help you know that you're doing something right, and then you tweak, and then you rinse, and you repeat, and you keep. That's how you keep getting better. You analyze your performance, you identify areas for improvement, and you refine your approach, and you refine your strategy. That's how these things work. So if you can put these things that I've shared with you tonight into play, you understand, craft your content strategy. Start with knowing who your audience is. Create your audience persona, your customer avatar. Ask yourself, where do your the what is the demographics, what is the age range of your target audience? Are they male or female? Where are they located? How much do they earn? What are they interested in? What is their motivation? What are their pain points? If you identify that, then you move on to the next. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve on social media? Is it engagement? Is it you want to drive traffic? You want to make sales? You want to drive conversion? You want to get prospects? You know what you want. Then you craft a content strategy. You find out what kind of content you like. I showed you a complete slide that listed all kinds of content. which ones do you want to do? Then you go ahead and create your content pillars, like I showed you. Pillars, those things that would hold your content writing together, those themes and topics that your audience would like to hear about. You begin to write about them, you begin to create content. Then you create a content calendar that says today or I have my calendar is weekly based. Every Mondays I post, like the same, like Mondays, I have themes that I post on different topics, but the same theme. Like every Friday, for instance, I talk about investment. So every Friday, I do something on investment. Every Wednesday, I teach one online skill or the other, one online money making skill or the other. On Tuesdays, I share tech tools, I think, yeah. Mondays, I share startup tips, like that. Thursdays, I share on content marketing, content monetization, and all that. So you can arrange your calendar like that. Like I said, at the end of this training, I'll make you an offer where I would send you the content calendar for free. You understand? All right. So, let's basically finish this up. Now, remember that engagement is a two-way conversation. Listen to your audience, respond thoughtfully, and continually adapt your strategy to optimize engagement. It's not about you. You need to stir up engagement. You need to constantly do things. If you follow the 8 steps that I've shared with you on how to engage your audience, begin to share live videos, live content, respond to comments, start conversations, contests, organize contests, and all that. Everything that I've shared with you, if you follow them, you would see that you would begin to increase your engagement and things will begin to happen for you. It's not just about you to focus on them. All right. As a way of conclusion, this is my last slide. I mean, I don't want to take all your time. Now, I talked about it already. You need to measure your success, automate and optimize. This thing is measuring success, automating, not optimizing. Optimizing your social media marketing. See, the truth is you will amplify your message and expand your reach and drive impact by utilizing scheduling and automation tools. You need to, learn how to save time by automating, using automation tools. I share them here with you. And then analyzing your social media metrics to make sure that you're doing well to refine your strategy. Now, there are two scheduling automation tools that you should use. One is Buffer, the other one is Hootsuite. You can go check them out by the time we're done with the class. Buffer and Hootsuite are online platforms that enable you to save time sending messages. They give you a dashboard where you can write one post, and with one click, you're sharing to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok at the same time. You don't need to post on Facebook, copy, post on Instagram, copy, go and post on Twitter. No, with Buffer, one post, one click, it sends them to everywhere. So once you set it up, Buffer or Hootsuite, they do the same thing. Any of them, take one of them, set them up. It's an online platform. Go to buffer.com or hootsuite.com, set it up. They would ask you to link all your social accounts, and then all you need to do is go there. Sometimes when I go to my Buffer, I schedule my posts for the entire week and I just go about my business, or I just tell my VA to do it like that, and then go about my business. So you can use these things to schedule and automate your post and your social media marketing, so that it gives you time to do other things. And then another thing is knowing that you're achieving your goals. There's something called key performance indicators, KPIs. So you need to have KPIs for measuring success. For me, there are majorly 2 KPIs. The first one is engagement, reach, and conversions. Make sure that everything you're doing, you're engaging people, you're reaching out to more people, and you're getting prospects, connecting with new people, liking you, new people following you, and then starting relationships with new people. So it's about engagement, reach, and convert. Always be checking. Let it be like a KPI for you, a key performance indicator for you, that you're always checking. Am I growing engagement? Am I reaching new people? Am I creating conversions and all that? Then another metric that comes with all this is your likes improving, is your comments improving, are people sharing your posts, is your views increasing, are you getting leads from your social media effort, are you making sales from your social media effort? If none of this is happening for you, then you need to practice everything I've talked about tonight and everything that I've taught you tonight, basically. All right. By the time I'm done, I think I have 1 or 2 slides more, and then I'm going to take questions. Okay, so this is where we've come to the end. This is one more slide and we're going. All right, I said that by the time we're done, I was going to make you an offer. Now, this is my offer for you. if you really want to work with me going forward, I have an ebook called the Content Writing and Content Marketing Guide. It tells you everything you need to know about content writing, content marketing. Is an ebook, downloadable. It also has 35 smart tools for easy content creation. Now, is for those that don't even know how to create content at all. You don't know how to write. You don't know how to create content. You don't know where to get. There are 35 smart tools that I put in this ebook that are going to help you begin to create content. Some of them are AI tools. Basically any type of content you want to create. There are 35 smart tools inside this book. You learn everything. It tells you everything about content writing, content marketing, even if you're a novice. So it contains 35 smart tools for easy content creation. Now, if you get this ebook, I'm going to give you 3 special bonuses. Like I said, I was going to make you an offer. I'm going to send you a social media content calendar template for free. So you can start using the calendar, my personal calendar for your social media. I'm also going to give you a content marketing planning template that you're going to use to plan your content. Then I'll give you an ebook titled How to Never Run Out of Content Ideas. See, this ebook is what you need for all your content. It gives you countless ideas on content. You will never run out of content if you get this ebook. It has ideas on how to create content. Ideas. You just look at them, it gives you ideas on how to create countless content. So if you get this ebook for just 15,000 naira, you'll get all these bonuses: social media content calendar template, content marketing planning template, and then how to never run out of content ideas ebook. And then I'll add one more thing. If you get it, I'll give you a session where we'll talk about your social media and then where you're having challenges, and then I'll help you work it out. Yeah. So if you get this offer, you get all the benefits, including a one-on-one session with me where I help you work out your social media issues, help you set up everything, your content pillars and all that. But this only comes if you get the offer. And the ebook is just for 15,000 naira. All right. That's it. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. That was my last slide. Yep. So I can take questions now.